chemistry exam. Complete the following steps before completing your exam to ensure efficient grading. Number 1, write your name on the top of the GradeCam document. Number 2, write the test number shown on the above GradeCam document. 3, bubble in the correct test version on your GradeCam document. 4, ensure that you have the following documents: A, semester 1 exam cheat sheet, B, periodic table, C, calculator. 5, wait for permission to begin your exam. Make sure that you work out the problems the numbers are underlined. Number 1, how many milliliters are there in 0.005 liters? A, 50 milliliters, B, 5 milliliters, C, 0.5 milliliters. Number 2, the number 1.050 has how many significant figures? A, 2, B, 3, C, 4. Number 3, how many significant figures does 0.14400 have? B, 5, C, 6, or D, not enough information? Number 4, after carrying out the following operation, how many significant figures should be in the result? So 13.7 divided by 8.221. Is it B2, C3, or D4? Number 5, what is the correct answer to the following calculation using significant figures? 0.0092 plus 2.01. Is it A, 2.0192, C, 2.0191, or D, 2.02? Number 6, what is the correct answer to the following calculation using significant figures? 1.00 point plus 0.0029. B, 100.003, C, 100 point, D, 100.0. Number 7, in which set of measurements are all three values reported with the same number of significant figures? A, 89 meters, 7.2 meters, 0.060 meters. B, 11 meters, 20.0 meters, 8.03 meters. D, 62 meters, 49.0 meters, or 5.000 meters. Number 8, in the graphic above, which target shows precision but not accuracy? Is it A, target A, C, target C, or D, not enough information? 9, in the graphic above, which target shows both precision and accuracy? A, target A, B, target B, C, target C. Number 10, in the graphic above, which target shows neither precision or accuracy? B, target B, C, target C, or D, not enough information? 11, using the graphic on the other sheet of paper, what is the most dense layer? Is it A, lamp oil, B, dish detergent, or D, honey? Number 12, using the graphic on the other sheet of paper, what is the least dense layer? A, lamp oil, C, mineral oil, D, honey. Number 13, an 18-year-old person has lived how many seconds? B, 160,000 seconds, C, 5.7 times 10 to the 8th seconds, or D, 6.4 times 10 to the 5th seconds. 14, a student masses a sample and finds it to be 20 grams. The same student, using water displaced method, finds the volume of the sample to be 15 milliliters. What is the density of the sample? A, 1.3 grams per milliliters, C, 300 grams per milliliters, or D, 150 grams per milliliters. Number 15, how many liters are equal to 1.00 ounce? A, 0.0295 liters, B, 0.0313 liters, or D, 30.2 liters. 16, Jake drinks a 40-ounce slushie in an hour. How many grams per second do they consume? 1 gram equals 0.0353 ounces. A, 1 gram per second, B, 0.3 grams per second, or D, 3,000 grams per second? 17. The long jump record is 8.90 meters. What is the length in inches? 1 meter equals 39.37 inches. B, 293 inches, C, 350 inches, or D, 4.42 inches. 18. How many GLs are in 0.05 mLs? Number 19. A football field is 100 yards long. What is the length in centimeters? 20. Considering significant figures, what is the correct answer for the following calculation? 65 times 47.22 equals B, 3,069, C, 3,100, or D, B, and C are acceptable answers. Unit 2, atoms in the periodic table. 21. Which scientist discovered the electron? A, J.J. Thomson, B, Michael Faraday, or D, Ernest Rutherford? 22. Who created the first and most accurate periodic table and is considered the father of the periodic table? A, Dmitri Mendeleev, B, Henry Moseley, D, Meyer? 23. Which response includes the correct particle counts for 19.9F? A, 19 protons and 9 neutrons, B, 9 protons and 10 neutrons, C, 9 protons and 19 neutrons. 24. What is the mass number of isotope L in the table above? A, 30, B, 36, D, 66. 25. In a famous experiment, scientists bombarded thin gold foiled with positively charged particles. How did the scientists explain the results of the experiment? B, negative charges are located in the tiny nucleus of the atom. C, positive charges are spread throughout the atom. D, positive charges are located in the tiny nucleus of the atom. Number 26. Which statement is completely true? A, Thomson discovered the electron, Rutherford discovered the neutron, Bohr discovered the proton. B, Thomas discovered the electron, Rutherford discovered the nucleus, Chadwick discovered the neutron. D, Thomson discovered the electron, Rutherford discovered the nucleus, Bohr discovered the neutron. 27. How many dots would be on the Lewis dot structure of nitrogen? A, 7, C, 5, D, 2. 28. In J.J. Thomson's plum pudding model, what charge did the pudding have? A, positive, B, negative, D, not enough information given. 29. Which scientist proposed the law of octaves? B, Johann Dobereiner, C, John Newlands, D, Dmitri Mendeleev. 30. How are periods on the periodic table best described? A, vertical columns, B, horizontal rows, or C, chemical families. 31. Which of the following elements has the smallest atomic radius? S, Cl, Se, or Br? Is it chlorine, C, selenium, D, bromine? 32. Using information to the left, what is the average atomic mass of the element? Is it A, 219.70, C, 220.42, or D, 218.50? 33. What happens to atomic radius as you move down a group on the periodic table? A, it increases, B, it decreases, D, it shows no pattern. 34. Which number region in the figure above represents nonmetals? A1, C3, D4. 35. How did Henry Moseley change the periodic table created by Dmitri Mendeleev? B, he added a new column for the group 1A elements. C, he rearranged the elements according to their atomic numbers. Or D, he ordered the elements in blocks of metals and nonmetals. 36. As you move down a group of the periodic table, what happens to the electronegativity of elements? A, it increases. B, it decreases. C, it remains constant. 37. What element on the periodic table has the highest electronegativity value? A, cesium. B, francium. D, fluorine. 38. What element has 28 protons? A, nickel. B, aluminum. D, silicon. 39. Which element is a metal in period 5 of the periodic table? A, strontium Sr. C, iodine I. D, arsenic As. 40. How many neutrons would aluminum 28 have? A, 13. C, 15. D, 28. Unit 3, thermodynamics. 41. What is the phase change from a solid to a liquid called? A, freezing. C, melting. D, condensation. 42. What are changes that require energy to be added in called? A, endothermic. B, thermal. C, exothermic. 43. How much heat energy is needed to warm 4.37 grams of silver from 25.0 degrees Celsius to 27.5 degrees Celsius? Silver's specific heat equals 0.24 joules per gram Celsius. Is it A, 2.62 joules, B, 0.14 joules, or D, 0.022 joules? 44. What are the endothermic phase changes? A, condensation, deposition, and freezing. C, deposition, freezing, and sublimation. Or D, melting, sublimation, and vaporization. 45. What is the specific heat of lead if 29.25 joules is required to raise the temperature of 15 grams of lead from 22 degrees Celsius to 37 degrees Celsius? A, 0.13 joules per gram Celsius. C, 5.8 times 10 to the negative 4 joules per gram Celsius. Or D, 2.0 joules times G to the gram Celsius. Shh. I'm in the middle of recording. That's okay. Okay, 46. If a substance is heated and goes from 25 degrees Celsius to 100 degrees Celsius, what is the change in temperature? A, 125 degrees Celsius. B, 75 degrees Celsius. C, negative 125 degrees Celsius. 47. What is the phase change from liquid to gas called? A, condensation. B, vaporization. D, sublimation. 48. What is the best description of the heat transfer when Mrs. Shoecroft steps outside on a cold day? A, her body warms the air. B, the air cools her body. C, there is no heat transfer. 49. Which term is defined as the heat needed to raise the temperature of 1 gram of a substance by 1 degrees Celsius? A, heat of fusion. C, law of conservation of energy. D, specific heat. 50. What phase change is represented by the arrow A on the diagram that's on the other piece of paper? Is it melting? B, condensation. D, vaporization. 51. What state of matter is represented by the B on the diagram on the other piece of paper? A, solid. B, liquid. C, gas. 52. A metal at 36.8 degrees Celsius and with a mass of 0.82 grams is submerged into 1.23 grams of water with an initial temperature of 21.1 degrees Celsius. What is the metal's specific heat in joules per gram Celsius if the final temperature is 23.4 degrees Celsius? Is it B, 0.93 joules per gram Celsius? C, 1.1 joule per grams Celsius? Or D, 0.26 joules per gram Celsius? 53. A piece of metal is heated and submerged in cool water. Which statement best describes what happens? B, the temperature of the water will increase. C, the temperature of the water will decrease. Or D, the temperature will increase The temperature of the metal will decrease. 54. How much energy in joules would it take to vaporize 36.0 grams of water at 100 degrees Celsius? B, 12,096 joules, C, 81,360 joules, or D, none of the above. 55. How much energy would be required to melt 15.0 grams of ice at 0 degrees Celsius? A, 33,900 joules, B, 5,010 joules, or D, 0.00664 joules. Unit 4, electrons and bonding. 56. What is the shorthand electron configuration for manganese, Mn? 57. In an ionic bond, how does an oxygen atom most commonly achieve an octet of electrons? A, by gaining 6 electrons, B, by gaining 2 electrons, D, by losing 2 electrons. 58. How does a covalent bond differ from an ionic bond? A, an ionic bond involves 2 electrons and a covalent bond involves 4 electrons. B, an ionic bond is between 2 metals and a covalent bond is between 2 nonmetals. D, an ionic bond is the transfer of electrons and a covalent bond is a sharing of electrons. 59. What is the best description of what happens with electrons in nonpolar covalent bonds? A, shared equally, B, shared unequally, D, not enough information. 60. Which theory is used to account for the shapes of molecules? B, thermodynamic theory, C, kinetic theory, D, VSEPR. Number 61. Which is the correct representation for CS2? 62. What principle or rule states that electrons are added one at a time to the lowest energy specific order? A, the Aufbau principle, B, the Pauli exclusion principle, or D, Hund's rule. 63. Which principle rule states that electrons will occupy equal energy orbitals so that a maximum number of unpaired electrons results? Want to be by themselves first. B, the Pauli exclusion principle, C, the uncertainty principle, or D, Hund's rule. 64. What shape does a CH4 molecule have? B, trigonal planar, C, tetrahedral, D, bent. 65. In the figure above, which molecule is bent according to VSEPR? A, molecule 1, B, molecule 2, D, molecule 4. 66. In the figure above, which molecule is best described as trigonal planar? Is it A, molecule 1, B, molecule 3, C, molecule 5? 67. Which is the orbital diagram for the outermost electrons in the chlorine atom? 68. Using the VSEPR theory, what is the molecular geometry of SCl2? A, bent, B, tetrahedral, C, linear. 69. What is the name of the fourth quantum number? A, angular momentum, C, spin, D, magnetic. 70. What is the name of the second quantum number? A, angular momentum, B, principal, C, spin. 71. What is the correct electron configuration for calcium? Ca. 72. Which of the 4 orbital diagrams in the figure to the left is correct for phosphorus? B, C, or D? 73. What is the electron configuration for phosphorus? P, atomic number 15. 74. What type of solid is CSBr? Is it A, ionic, C, polar covalent, or D, nonpolar covalent? 75. A nonpolar covalent bond would form in which of these pairs of atoms? A, Na to Cl, B, Li to Br, or D, Br to Br? Unit 5, chemical equations. What is the name of the compound whose formula is NH4 third PO4? Is it A, triammonium quattrophosphate, C, ammonium phosphate, or D, none of these are correct? 77. What is the best name of the compound whose formula is Fe2SO4 to the third? A, iron 2 sulfate, C, iron 3 sulfate, or D, iron sulfate? 78. What is the best name for PCl5? A, phosphorus chloride, B, monophosphorus pentachloride, or C, phosphorus pentachloride? 79. Which of these elements is not diatomic? A, carbon, B, oxygen, D, bromine? 80. What is the chemical formula for calcium cyanide? A, CaCN, C, Ca parentheses Cn to the 2, or D, Ca parentheses Cn to the 3? 81. Fluorine reacts with iron 2 iodide to produce iron 2 fluorine and iodine. What is the balanced equation for this reaction? 82. According to the figure above, what is represented by arrow A? A, a coefficient, B, an equation number D, or C, numbers of moles? 83. According to the figure above, how many total hydrogen atoms are represented? B2, C4, D5. 84. Which coefficients correctly balance the equation below? 85. To balance a chemical equation, what are starting over. 85. To balance a chemical equation, what are changed to make reactants and product sides equal? B, subscripts, C, number of products, D, coefficients. 86. What would be the best name for N3O5? A, nitrogen oxide, B, trinitrogen heptoxide, C, trinitrogen pentoxide. Which one of those is the best name for N3O5? Sorry, I can't control the noise in the hallway. We'll have to just wait because I'm not pausing and starting over. 87. What is the correct name for Ag3N? A, silver mononitride, B, silver 1 nitride, D, silver nitride. Okay, I'm reading 87 again. What is the correct name for Ag3N? A, trisilver mononitride, B, silver 1 nitride, or D, silver nitride? 88. Which of the following choices has all true statements? B, tri equals 3 and quad equals 4, C, bi equals 2 and penta equals 5, or D, octa equals 8 and hexa equals 6? 89. Which coefficients correctly balance the equation below? N2 plus F2 equals NF to the third. I have like 10 more problems. Can I come to you in a minute? 90. Prefixes are used for which types of elements? B, ionic and covalent, C, ionic, D, covalent. Unit 6, chemical reactions. What type of reaction is represented by 2KClO3 yields 2KCl plus 3O2? Is that B, a decomposition reaction, C, combustion reaction, or D, ionic reaction? 92. Which type of reaction has A plus BC equals AC plus B as its general equation? A, double displacement reaction, B, decomposition reaction, or C, single displacement reaction? 93. What elements can an element on the activity series replace or kick out? A, in the periodic table, B, below it on the list, or C, above it on the list? 94. What is the general equation for double displacement reactions? A, AB plus CD yields AD plus CB. B, AB plus CD yields AC plus DB. Or D, AB plus CD yields DA plus BC. 95. What type of reaction is Cl2 plus 2KBr yields 2KCl plus Br2? Is it C, single displacement reaction, B, ionic reaction, or D, combustion reaction? 96. In what kind of reaction do two or more substances combine to form one compound? A, decomposition reaction, C, double displacement reaction, or D, synthesis reaction? 97. What kind of reaction is represented by the equation 2Ki plus Pb parentheses NO3 squared yields 2KNO3 plus PBI squared? B, double displacement, C, single displacement, D, combustion. 98. What is the product of the following reaction? Ca plus O2. A, CaO2, B, CaO, or D, Ca squared O. 99. What is the product of the following reaction? Ca parentheses OH squared plus H3PO4. 100. When completing double replacement reactions, what must one of the products be? B, H2O, C, insoluble solid, or D, either of the above? I think it's supposed to say neither. We might need to go ask her.